Hey everybody, Befron here, and today we are back with the second half of the PALDEA Evolved Booster Box. Let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so here it is, as promised, the second half of the box. In the first video in the series, we opened the first half. Definitely go back and watch that. That was quite a suspenseful opening. Let's keep very good care of our box today. That was a very good first half that we opened. It started out very slow, and then it became very good, so you should definitely go back and watch that. Always like to take our time in Pokemon videos just because some of the cards and the art and everything, even though I don't play the game and I don't really know too much about the meta, cards always look so cool, so I like to take my time a little bit with these. So I divided up into two halves. We already opened the first half of the box, and now hopefully we'll get just as epic pulls in the second half. I will be giving away all the code cards, so even if you don't care about the cards that I pull, stay and wait for the code cards, and hopefully you can get some good cards on the, what is it called now? Pokemon Live, I think, is the name. So what does it say? Pokemon TCG Live. I don't know why Pokemon Trading Card Game Online was not good enough for PTCGO. RIP PTCGO. I think the last set on that was Crown Zenith, which was the last set of Sword and Shield. So for whatever reason, PTCGO was not the darling of the Pokemon Company. They needed something new. There's another Wigglytuff. It's crazy, all these like holographic duplicates that we're getting now, you know. Again, holos used to be something special, and now they're just like holo in every pack. Which I guess makes sense, you know, they raised the prices of Pokemon so much. Actually, you know, they raised it quite a bit, considering it's been at 90 since like $90 a box. Since I've been like a child. Like I remember it was always sort of like $90 a box, regardless of where you go. And now it's, I think, a little over 100. So you gotta justify the price increase. Unlike the other card games that just sort of increase the price and say deal with it. So at least they do something to kind of justify. Wow, Bramble. So it's just a pair of eyes on Tumbleweed, I guess. Brambleweed. Is that a word, Brambleweed, or is it just Bramble? I don't know. Somebody who knows plants better than I do, let me know. Grusha, Croagunk, Pawmi, Spiritomb, and a Grass Energy. There's your code card. On to pack number... Are we already on pack 5? Wow, this one's going to go pretty quick. So again, maybe this will be like the last opening where, you know, the first few packs don't really have anything much to write home about. And then all of a sudden, come pack 5, pack 6, pack 7, we start to get some crazy pulls. Maybe that'll happen. I'll keep my hopes up a little bit. Nothing too awesome so far. There's your code. And we will keep going. Pack number 7. So we've already gone through all the pack arts. Let's take a second to appreciate those pack arts on some of these packs. Paldean Wooper, Pikachu, finally getting a Pikachu. Have not seen a Pikachu. I think there was one in the first Scarlet Violet. Oh, so that must be what Bramble evolves into. Very cool. And Earthworm. Okay. It's not a very smooth sounding name, but whatever. Earthworm. Oh, I guess it's supposed to sound like Earthworm. I don't know, but still Earthworms. It feels awkward to just say. I don't know. Who am I? Oh, I think I'm leaking. I gotta be careful. I gotta open them like this so I can save a little bit of the suspense. There it is, an Arctibax. Arctibax, is it? I guess he's a ice Pokemon like Arctic something. Sharpfin and Frost Smash. Getting some better single prize Pokemon. And again, every time there's something, there's like everything. Meowscarada. Maybe, so it's not a Meowth evolution. Florigato. But it looks, you know, I see Meows and I think Meowth any day of the week. So again, a regular EX with these beautiful little stars that I love that they're bringing these back. and a lightning energy. So didn't get anything for a long time, and then all of a sudden, as it does with Pokemon, you get like 2 great pulls in the exact same pack. That must feel really bad though. You know, if you're the kind of person who goes to like Target and whatever, and then picks up a couple packs, and you know, at a time, 1 pack, it does make it tough, because then it's like you either get everything in 1 pack, right? Like I get here, these double foil pulls or double like chase pulls, or you get nothing at all. There's another Tyranitar. We pulled one of those in the first half of the box. I love that name, Dread Mountain. Dread Mountain. Yeah, and that's a classic Tyranitar thing. Like his attacks always discard the top cards. Like even though mill is really not much of a thing in Pokemon, there's really not many, other than that one Durant. I think there was a Durant deck a long time ago that like was pretty good at mill, but like I don't think mill has really ever been a serious strategy in Pokemon. So it's interesting to see Tyranitar's effects are always like discard, going back to literally the first Tyranitar that came out in Neo Discovery. Slacking, we haven't seen a Slacking yet, so that's kind of cool. Code card, and moving on. But yeah, so you picture yourself go to Target and you only buy 1 or 2 packs. It's like chances are like you're gonna get just a pretty mediocre pack, and then like the person right behind you could open up a pack and get 2 hits like that. And if you go back to my last video, there was at least 1 pack where we did that, where we got like nothing. Oh, that's a cool art on that Electrode. He's like a comet stuck in a bunch of electricity. He's so you know, same thing happened in the last video where you know you get nothing, and then all of a sudden you just get like 2 pulls. At least 1 pack was like that. There might have been 2 packs like that where just like bang, right in the same pack you get 2 amazing cards. Paldean Wooper, the muddy version of Wooper. Now we're getting a bunch of Pikachus. I got so far 2 regular Pikachus, and then I saw 1 reverse foil Pikachu. Superior energy retrieval. So super energy retrieval was not good enough. Ultra energy retrieval was not good enough. Regular energy retrieval was not good enough. No, we needed superior. Is it really even that good? I'm curious now. Put up to 4 basic energies from your discard pile into your hand. Oh, but you have to discard 2 other cards. So that's the same as super energy retrieval that came out back in Neo Genesis. History repeats itself, folks. I don't know why they have to reprint some of these cards and call them different names. Like literally, this is the same effect as super energy retrieval, which I'll try to remember to post on the screen. But look it up. Super energy retrieval, Neo Genesis, the exact same effect. I don't know why they feel the need to rename and then reprint these cards. Like I would love to have a card called super energy retrieval, so that way I could play my old super energy retrieval 20 years later. I think Neo Genesis came out in 2001, maybe 2000. I'd love to play an old card like that in a modern tournament just to see how people react. Spiritomb. So okay, I think we've seen basically all the foils. I'm starting to see a lot of duplicates. We got the Tyranitar duplicate, the Mimikyu duplicate, the what's the thing we got before? Oh, Mimikyu. Yeah, I saw Mimikyu before in the first half of the box. We are down to the last few packs, so this might be a fairly below average half of the box. We did do pretty well in the first half, so I gotta say that was pretty good. Tyranitar reverse, Dano. Oh, there we go. Chi-U-E-X, full art. Very cool. So I forget, there's so many variants. Look at the poofy eyes. I know I've seen these kind of goldfish in the store. Get that light, hit it right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so there's like different full art. So I don't know if this is like a regular full art, or this is, you know, like I don't even know what you call it, like where you actually have like other stuff in the background. It's not just like a textured background, but very cool looking card nevertheless. So good to get something. This box, or this half of the box I should say, has been pretty slow as far as pulls go. Pretty slow as far as pulls go. And yeah, so we need a little bit of something to juice it up. Glad we got that. Hydreigon, Leaf Energy, Grass Energy. Is it Leaf Energy? They don't write it on the card. See, they just write basic Icon Energy. So I always forget. Is it Leaf Energy? Is it Grass Energy? Is it Electric Energy? Is it Lightning Energy? Is it Steel Energy? Is it Metal Energy? I forget. Anyway, Rockruff. Down to our last 3 packs of this entire box of Scarlet Violet 2, Paldea Evolved, Paldean Wooper, Gothita, and there's a belly bolt. He's got a big belly and with a bolt coming out of it. Okay, so instead of electricity coming out of his cheeks, they come out of his stomach. Very nice. Let's put that with our other EXs, regular EXs. There's our code card. So that might be it for this box, but I'd like to have a little bit of hope that maybe there's just something else. It would be so cool to pull that Magikarp. I know that's by far the favorite card of mine that I've seen. So how awesome would that be to pull that in the last pack, or the second to last one? Slowking EX. So this is another one. Again, I'm losing track of all the different holos because this sort of has like the border of, oh, so this is the Terra EXs. Okay, so that must be the difference. So this is a Terra EX, and I guess all the Terra EXs look like this. Like they have the textured, like this is definitely not the same as these EXs. Like these EXs are very smooth and like almost like plasticky feeling. And then these EXs are definitely still like, you can kind of see the textured, it's like a rough surface. So it must be that if you get a Terra, the Terras are all like this and they all have this like crystal look to them. So even though it's not like a full art, it's still like kind of special looking. So there's our Slowking. I'll put this in its own pile. There we go. A Metal Energy and the code card. Let me know, I haven't even asked this. Let me know, yeah, I haven't asked this the whole box, even in the previous video. Let me know what your chase cards are. I don't think I have. Let me know what your chase cards are in Paldea Evolved. Do you like the Magikarp? Do you like the Tyranitar? Is there some other trainer that's your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below when you go and like and subscribe to this channel. Anyway, let's make this last pack of Paldea Evolved plenty suspenseful. There is the reverse foil Azumarill. There is a new Pokemon I don't recognize, Tinkaton, and our last foil is Tinkaton. Tinkatuff and Tinkaton right back to back. I don't know these Pokemon, but I know well enough that these are evolutions just by their name. Anyway, that is our first ever pack or box of Paldea Evolved. I hope you all enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments down below what your chase cards are from Paldea Evolved and what the favorite card of yours is from our opening today. Anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you see. Come back anytime to see more modern vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering and Pokemon content. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.